Hello everyone. Today we are starting a new lesson, haloalkenes and haloarenes. Unit 10. So starting from haloalkenes. The replacement of hydrogen atom in an aliphatic hydrocarbon by halogen atom result in the formation of alkyl halide. The halogen atom may be fluorine, chlorine, bromine or iodine, and it can be represented as H. We are representing hydrocarbon generally as RH, where R is the alkyl group and it is obtained by removing one hydrogen atom from the respective alkane. If you are taking methane as an example, that is CH4. So its alkyl group is CH3 by removing one hydrogen atom. So that is methyl group. For ethane, that is CH3CH3, its alkyl group is CH3CH2. Okay. So hydrocarbon or alkane is represented as RH, and if we are replacing one hydrogen atom by halogen atom, that is in RH, the H is replaced by X, the halogen atom. So you are getting RX, haloalkanes or alkyl halide, where X is the halogen. It may be fluorine, chlorine, bromine or iodine. For example, if you are taking CH3Cl, so methyl group is there attached with the chlorine atom. So you can read it as chloromethane or methyl chloride. Another example, CH3, CH2, CH2Br. 3 carbon atoms are there. So propyl group is there. So you can read it as bromopropane or propyl bromide. In haloalkanes, the halogen atoms are attached to the sp3 hybridized carbon atom of an alkane group. That is, the alpha carbon atom should be sp3 hybridized. That is the condition. And what is alpha carbon atom? The carbon atom which is attached to the functional group are called alpha carbon atom. Okay. In the above compound, that is CH3, CH2, CH2Br, I'm giving numbers to the carbon atom as 1, 2, 3. So you are getting carbon number 1 as alpha carbon atom, no? And that carbon atom should be sp3 hybridized. That is the condition now. How do we know that the carbon atom is sp2, sp3 or sp hybridized? That is, if the carbon atom is attached with the other atoms only with a single bond, then it will be sp3 hybridized carbon atom. So here the alpha carbon atom, that is the carbon number 1, is attached with the 2 hydrogen atom and 1 ethyl group, CH3, CH2 group, no, by a single bond. So only single bonds are present in the carbon number 1. So that is sp3 hybridized carbon atom. So condition satisfied. If the carbon atom make a double bond with the other atom, then it is sp2 hybridized carbon atom. And if it is having triple bond, then sp carbon atom is formed. So for haloalkanes, the halo group attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom. Next one, haloarenes. Arenes are aromatic compound, just like benzene. The replacement of hydrogen atom in aromatic hydrocarbon by halogen atom result in the formation of arene halides or haloarenes. The example is benzene, I already told you. So replacement of hydrogen from benzene ring, you are getting haloarenes. Haloarenes contain halogen atoms attached to sp2 hybridized carbon atom. As we all know, hybridization of carbon atom to benzene ring is sp2. These halo compounds find wide applications in industry as well as our day-to-day life. It is used as solvent for non-polar compounds. Some are used as antibiotic such as chlorophenol, which is used for the treatment of typhoid. Synthetic halogen compounds, chloroquine, is used for the treatment of malaria. Halothane is used as anesthetic during surgery. We are going to study classification of haloalkenes or haloarenes. First one, on the basis of number of halogen atoms. They may be classified as mono, di, tri, tetra, etc. compounds depending on the number of halogen atoms in the structure. For example, C2H5X. Only one halogen atom is present, so monohalogen alkene. Another one, CH2X. Two halogen atoms are present there, so dihalogen alkene is there. Another one, CH2X, CH2X. Three halogen atoms are present in that compound, so trihaloalkenes. In the case of arenes, also if one halogen atom is present, we can say that monohaloarenes. If two halogen atoms are there in the benzene ring, then we can say that dihaloarenes. If three are there, then we can call it as trihaloarenes. Monohalo compounds may further be classified according to the hybridization of carbon atoms to which the halogen is bonded. Second classification, compounds contain sp3-CX bond. Alkyl halides or haloalkenes. Okay. Alkyl halides generally represented as CnH2n+1X. They are further classified as primary, secondary, tertiary according to the nature of the carbon atom to which the halogen is attached. That carbon atom is called the alpha carbon atom. If the alpha carbon atom, that is the carbon atom which is directly attached to the functional group, is attached to one alkyl group, that is primary alkyl halide. But neither halides, CH3H, is also a primary alkyl halide. If the alpha carbon atom is attached to two alkyl groups, then the resultant alkyl halide is secondary. If the alpha carbon atom is attached to three alkyl groups, then tertiary alkyl halides. Next, allylic halides. These are the compounds in which halogen atom is bonded to an sp3 hybridized carbon atom next to carbon-carbon double bond, that is an allylic carbon. Here, the alpha carbon atom is directly attached to a double bonded carbon atom. For example, CH2 double bond CH, single bond CH2X. Here, the alpha carbon atom is directly attached to CH double bond CH2 group. Okay. Another one, a cyclic group also can have this allylic halides. That also given in the screen. Next one, benzylic halides. In these compounds, the halogen atom is attached to an sp3 hybridized carbon atom next to an aromatic ring. That means alpha carbon atom is directly attached to an aromatic ring. So C6H5CH2X is an example for benzylic halide. Next category, compound contain sp2CX bond. First one, vinylic halides. These are compounds in which halogen atom is bounded to an sp2 hybridized carbon atom of a carbon-carbon double bond. That is, the alpha carbon atom itself attached to other carbon atom with the double bond. For example, CH2 double bond CHX. Okay. Another doesn't matter whether they are straight chain or cyclic group. And here, don't get confused with the allylic halides and vinylic halides. In allylic halides, the alpha carbon atom is attached to a double bonded carbon atom, whereas in vinylic halides, the alpha carbon atom itself having a double bond. So I think you get the difference. So in allylic halides, for example, CH2 double bond CH, single bond CH2X. Here, the carbon atom which is directly attached to halogen, that is alpha carbon atom, is bonded with a carbon atom having a double bond. Okay, so alpha carbon atom is sp3 hybridized. But in the case of vinylic halides, for example CH2 double bond CHX. So the halogen is attached to the carbon atom, that is alpha carbon atoms, is itself sp2 hybridized. That is it having a double bond. Get the difference, no? Next is aryl halide. The compound in which the halogen atom is bonded to sp2 hybridized carbon atom of the aromatic ring. That is, the halogen atom is directly attached to benzene ring or aromatic ring. Now we can compare benzylic halides and aryl halides. In aryl halides, the halogen atom is directly bonded to aromatic ring or benzene ring. In benzylic halides, the alpha carbon atom is attached to the aromatic ring. Okay, for now, thank you for watching.